Hi everybody, it's Andrew Bebb again with Midwest Fishing Club. First of all, I want to talk about our 500 for 500 contest. We're doing $500 in prizes for 500 subscribers, and I'm going to put a link up there for you right there to go back and check that out, because definitely you can get in. I want to talk about Fishstix Outfitters and Fishstix Rod Company. I've known Gary now over a year, probably, or right around a year. He made my first rod for me, and it was funny because I was going all through YouTube trying to find somebody who could custom make a rod for me, and lo and behold, I find one of the best in my own city. So I want to explain, and it wasn't just I called him, I called him up, we did a little texting, and then I called him and we talked a little bit, and then I actually went over and talked to him. We sat down and discussed my situation and what I wanted, and he did a beautiful job. What I wanted was a 5.5 foot ultralight, but I was having a lot of problems with the style of fishing that I like to do. I like to fish with virtually no weight, and I fish a lot of natural baits, and it's very soft natural baits, like salmon eggs. If you saw my trout special, you'll know that I throw those salmon eggs with virtually no weight or with a tiny split shot, and I'll throw it towards the bank, in a stream, and I'll let that float down naturally to attract the trout. The problem I was having is that I was using I like the feel of a 5.5 foot fast action pole. The problem I was having was with that much wind up and that much power coming through, and no softness, in the bend of the rod to take up some of the slack, I was actually casting and flinging my bait off because it's so soft. Well, I talked to Gary. Now you'll notice that this, and you're probably not going to see a lot of detail on there. We sat down and talked, and his suggestion was that we try out adding an extra line guide. Believe it or not, it worked. It gives me enough, when I let go, it gives me enough tension to keep that line in check to where it just doesn't spin off all that power into the bait. I was a little skeptical at first. I was like, might as well try it. Anything's better than what I've been doing, because I either had to go with a ultralight with a moderate action, and trout have really hard heads, and when you set that hook, you need to set that hook, and you need a sharp hook, and it needs to go in. You need that power that you get with a fast action rod. So we sat down, and that's what he did. And as you can tell, I'm a blues fan. Go St. Louis. I don't live in St. Louis, but I grew up there. And I've been showing you some pictures. He actually did it in St. Louis Blues colors, the blue and the gold. And he built this to my specification. I cannot tell you how many more fish that I have caught because of this rod versus the rods that I've had in the past. It has a feel, and if you've never used a handcrafted custom rod, you need to. I mean, that's all I can say. I didn't get to go trout fishing right away with it, so I actually took it to the family pond and went crappie fishing with it. It is so sensitive, believe this or not. It is so sensitive that I actually was hooking minnows and throwing them in, and I could feel when the fish was about to bite. Not when it did bite, but about to bite, because that minnow would see the fish coming and it would scurry. I could actually feel the minnow on my line, and I've never had that happen before. So the man makes a phenomenal product. Don't forget to check him out at Fishstix Outfitters or Fishstix Rod Company. I'm going to put all that information down in the description. He can make them, and yes, they will be customized. It says handcrafted, especially for Andrew Bebb, right on it. And he can make it exactly like you want. He can change all the different, he can use different materials, different things. You just ask him and he'll make it the way you want it. It's like a family heirloom. Once you get one, you'll want another, and you'll guard them with your life. They won't be that rod that you toss in the back of your truck or you throw into the, throw into the back of your SUV. I have a case specifically for this rod, even though all my other rods, not all of them are in cases, but this one is. And I know you guys know that he has donated a rod to our 500 for 500 giveaway. It's probably the most valuable, in fact I know it's the most valuable prize in the prize package, but now it is what he has in stock, because he makes them sometimes. Even if he doesn't have a client right now, he makes one and he puts it away, and whatever he's got made, you guys can have your pick from, and he will customize it, with your name on it. And but it is a handcrafted, handmade fishing rod that is personalized to your name. So anyway, next time you're thinking about really pampering yourself, get in touch with Gary at Fishstix Outfitters and Rod Company and get yourself something that really, really will become a family heirloom. Until next time, I'm Andrew Beck with Midwest Fishing Club. Keep your hooks wet and your stringers full. Have a great day.